Hello, my most amazing artists. Alrighty, for this project, you're gonna need a few items. You're gonna need a paper towel roll or a toilet paper roll. If you do have a toilet paper roll, you're gonna wanna cut it in half. You're also gonna need scissors and any coloring materials you may have. Alright, here we go. The first step, you're gonna take your 2 fingers and you're going to press down carefully at the top of your toilet paper roll. This is going to form a U shape for your owl's horns. You're going to turn your paper towel roll over and do the same thing. Now we are going to design our owl. Owls have big eyes, so I'm going to start by drawing 2 big circles for my owl's eyes. I'm going to connect it with a curve and draw his beak using the letter V. In designing the owl's eyes, I know my artists love to do their eyes a different way. So you can get creative and design your owl's eyes any way you'd like. Next, we are going to turn our owl to the side and draw an oval or teardrop shape for his or her feathers. You're going to do it on both sides and design it any way you'd like. For this next step, we are going to add the chest. If you remember in the beginning of this video, I showed you some examples of different owls. Each owl was different. Their feathers looked different, their colors were different. So you are going to add texture to your owl's feathers. And just like from our previous lesson with the textured bunny, you can add lines and designs to show that texture. For my owl's feathers, I am adding the letter V. I'm going to speed up the video and you can see when I start working on my owl's chest, I start adding short lines, just like our textured bunny. Alrighty, I'm all done. Now it's time to design and color my owl. Remember friends, you guys are the artists, so add any color, any design, you can get creative with your owl. Part 2 bonus. Alrighty, if you don't have a toilet paper roll, we are going to make our owl with clay. You can either use the clay that we've made together from previous lessons, or if you have your own clay, you can use that as well. First step is to roll the clay into a sphere. Once you've got into a nice sphere, go ahead and flatten it out with your hand like a pancake. Okay, you don't want it to be too thin, but you also don't want it to be too thick. Think of a pancake. Go ahead and grab a marker and use the bottom to add details to your owl's chest, just like we did for the toilet paper roll. Now you're going to carefully fold the ends in to start shaping your owl in. Don't press too hard or else you'll start to erase the texture. You're going to take the top part and fold it down. This is where I'd like to form my owl's body and his or her horns. Now remember, our owls have big eyes, so go ahead and use the other side of your marker to form the big eyes. You can also grab a pencil to form a V shape for your owl's beak. Here's where it gets a little tricky. You're going to carefully pick up your owl and place it on a piece of paper so it has somewhere to dry. Once you've placed your owl on your paper, here is where you can fix anything that's moved or needs a little bit touch up. Smooth out the edges and make sure your owl is just the way you want. Alrighty, let's keep going. We're going to take our pencil and add details to our owls. You do not have to copy the way I add the details. This is how I want to draw my owl. Let's see what you can come up with. Now you can either wait for your clay to finish drying before you paint it, or you can paint it right away. Have fun!